All right. All right, I screwed up, so people are gonna have to come back. All right, I goofed up. I was hitting the wrong buttons, and it killed the stream. I was trying to fiddle around with some of this stuff, just like moving around the mask, and I hit the wrong button. So sorry. Let me. Sorry about that. For anybody who comes back to the stream, I screwed up. I hit the wrong button. I was messing around with this facial alignment thing here, and I hit the wrong button, and it shut off the live stream. So, my bad. This is what happens when you don't do these things that often. You start hitting the wrong buttons. Alright. I've got Ghost of Morgan Freeman now. Alright, hold on a sec. Make sure this is working. Alright, well. So, yeah, sorry. I goofed up and hit the wrong button a minute ago, and it disconnected the stream. I was trying to move around the face. It's Ghost of Freeman. See? He's yeah. Hey Trey, what's up, man? I'm just goofing around with my Morgan Freeman model here that I did here the other day. I've been meaning to upload it for like a week, and well, I uploaded it. It's on my Google Drive. I just forgot to do a video about it. How's it going for you, sir? I saw you made a couple videos again lately. I tried to stop by and give you a thumbs up or leave a comment or whatever. Excuse me. A little sharper. I'm actually running this on 2 video cards now, and I've split up the workload and Deepfacelab between the 2 cards. And it's, I don't know, like I said, it says the frame rate is pretty high, actually. Normally I get like 30-ish, and it's at like 42. But I feel like it's kind of, despite the fact that it says that I'm not getting much delay, it feels like there's quite a bit of delay. Or, it's a little jittery, stuttering. Dr. McCoy. Oh, okay. From Star Trek, I guess. Which one did you do? Did you do the original, or are you talking about like Carl Urban? I think I've got. Well, Dr. McCoy again, like Dr. McCoy, Star Trek. I mean, there's a bunch of the original Star Trek movies with what the hell, like, I forget the name of the actor who played the original McCoy, but then Carl Urban plays him in the more recent Star Trek movies. The other ones are quite a bit older, like they had Leonard Nimoy as Spock, and William Shatner as Captain Kirk. Like, so are you talking about those movies? Or are you talking about like whatever that actor's name was? The guy who played Dr. Bones. I think he died here a while back. I don't remember what his name was. I could look it up, but anyways. I see. I'll just jump around some different models here. Like this is again Tom Cruise. That looks kind of funny. It's kind of bright. Like I say, the frame rate is kind of strange how it keeps sort of speeding up and slowing down. It should be pretty steady, I would think. It says it's staying at a constant like 40 to 42, and yet it keeps kind of getting choppy and not choppy. It's sort of weird. So you have that in the what channel are you posting that in, Fabio? Oh, okay, thanks. I couldn't remember. DeForest, that's quite an unusual name. Let's see what's I got in here. Got the Joker, of course. I got to go back and try to improve the Joker a little bit. Like, I like it, but I think it could be better. Well, I mean, there's a bunch of different Discord channels for Deepfacelab. If you're talking about the main channel, I haven't. There's not really a lot of places in there to post live models, is there? Or did you just post a link to it somewhere? Like the DeepX channel, or are you talking about a different one? Because there's, I'm in like 4 different deepfaking channels in there, or 5. It seems like I tried this here recently. Let's see how this. Yeah, I did like a. I don't know if this one turned on again either. The lighting is doing weird stuff to it. Like it's got kind of almost like a purplish hue to it, which is a little strange. That one's not very good, despite the fact that it's higher resolution. Let's see. It's alright. What's everybody got going on tonight? I've been doing like some paid projects and so forth that have been kind of tying up my computers. I'm trying to do Jenna Ortega from the new Netflix show, the new Addams Family Netflix show, but I'm putting her in like the original Addams Family movies. Well, when I say original, I mean like Addams Family Values, which was I think from like the 90s, that had Christina Ricci that originally played the character. So that should hopefully be up in a day or two. Of course, there's James McAvoy. This is probably one of my better live models right here, I think. Oh, that's it. Well, anyways, like I said, this was just going to be probably a short live stream. Let's see, hold on a sec. Back to Morgan a little bit longer here. So yeah, this model, like all my other stuff, is available for free. It's in the description of the video. There's a link to my Google Drive with all my various DFM files that are available to use in Deepfacelab. Click on that link. Hold on. Okay. It's 4090. Yeah, that definitely bottlenecks it. Actually, so like I have a pair of RTX A6000s, which are 48 gig cards, but they're workstation cards, and they're not as fast as the 4090 individually. Like they're actually about like the same speed as more like a 3090 or a 3090 Ti, but I have 2 of them with NVLink, and so they're still about a little bit faster than like a single 4090 or, I don't know. It kind of seems like it depends on what I'm doing, but I can turn up like the resolution really high on any models I want to train with that, and like the batch file, like on like more moderately. What about the new ones like the 7950? What is it? X3D? Are those better for gaming, or do you think those would be? I don't know. I heard they were kind of disappointing. I haven't really learned that much about them. I haven't built a new PC in a little bit. It's been probably I don't know, a year or so. I used to do it all the time, so. Okay. I don't think it really matters that much for Deepfacelab, so your call. I found that, so like I said, I moved these. I had the 2 A6000 cards in with my Threadripper, and I put them in with my 12900K, and even though they're only getting 8 PCI Express lanes per card, whereas with the Threadripper they got 16 apiece, because Threadrippers have like I think mine has like 88 PCI Express lanes. The more recent ones, like the Threadripper Pros, have like 128 PCI Express lanes, but those at least the Threadripper I have is a 3960X, and I mean it's getting kind of old. Like the hold on, sorry. My cat's trying to get up in my lap. Kitty, come on. Play later. Sorry. Anyways, what was I saying? So, like, mine is, you figure the 3960X, I mean, it's like the same speed as like 3000 series AMD chips, which is kind of getting old, you know? Like, it has a lot of cores, and it has a lot of PCI Express lanes, and you can install a bunch of RAM in it. You know, it's got 64 gigs of DDR4, but, I mean, we're on to DDR5 now. You know, and like I say, the per core performance on the Threadripper is not high. You know, it's quite a bit slower, you know, clocks and whatnot than modern CPUs like the 12900K or the 13900K or the AMD equivalent, like you said, the 7950X. So I didn't think there'd be enough PCI Express lanes to run dual cards, but I turned down like my NVMe drives to run at Gen 3 instead of Gen 4 in the BIOS, and now the two video cards each get 8 lanes from the CPU. Everything else gets lanes from the chipset, and I had enough lanes to run all of it. And on the 12900K, it is quite a bit faster than they were doing with the Threadripper. So, yeah, I almost feel like I should just see if I could sell the Threadripper and build, you know, another more mainstream machine or something and pocket the difference in money. Let me see. Yeah, they're going to do a 7000 series here in like September. They're talking about this year, and it should have DDR5 support. The problem with them that they're having is that they're doing them just for like Lenovo systems. Like, you've got to buy like a Lenovo workstation to get some of the Threadripper Pros that they've come out with lately. I don't remember if that was the 3000 or the 5000 series, but it's like they only work with certain Lenovo motherboards, and they've locked them out like at the firmware level, so you can't even put them in a you can't even put them in a non-Lenovo board, so they're not going to work. Even if you have a board with the right chipset and socket, they've intentionally locked it out so that they won't work. You have to buy a Lenovo system for that, which I'm not buying a Lenovo. I don't have any reason to. I just build my own stuff. So I would like to get, you know, like a 7 series Threadripper when they come out, but if they're going to make it so I have to buy a Lenovo box to do it, then I'm not doing that. I like to build my own and just throw it in with some of my existing hardware. Lenovo tends to use, you know, and like all these frickin' companies kind of use cheesy motherboards, and, you know, their power supplies end up being proprietary or whatever the heck, you know. Not really interested in that. So I don't know. I was thinking the Threadripper 3960X still retails for like $1,300 to $1,500. I don't know if anybody'd pay anywhere near that. Probably not. But between that, the motherboard, and like I said, I got 64 gigs of DDR4 memory. I probably could sell all of that for like $2,000, and maybe a little bit more. Whatever. That much RAM is kind of expensive, and you know, I could then buy like either another Intel 1300K, or I could buy an AMD like you're talking about, get a 7950X. I don't know how many PCI Express lanes the most recent AMD chips and like the X670 chipset offers, so that may or may not be as good of an option. I know that with Intel I have enough lanes to run like dual GPU setups, you know, and I still have 4 NVMe drives in there, and I'm running 2 video cards on a 1000-watt power supply, and it's fine. So, and it's pretty snappy machine. So you know, one or the other, but just do another more mainstream machine. But you figure like 13900K is like between $500 and $600. A motherboard would be like, a good motherboard would be like $400 to $600, and like 32 gigs of DDR5 is not that expensive. Like like $150, $200 or something for some RAM. I've pocketed $800, and I have a faster machine. I just have to rebuild it. So I don't know. Anyways, probably enough jibber jabber from me. This again has been Morgan Freeman. This is from Shawshank Redemption, and there was like a Tonight Show interview he did, I think with Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel or one of those guys a few years ago. It was like the only other footage I could find of him where he didn't have a beard or facial hair or a mustache or whatever. It's like it's kind of hard to do some people because their facial hair is always changing. But that said, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I know I screwed up earlier and accidentally killed the live stream, so I apologize for that again. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel. And like I say, check the description of the video to get a link for the file for free. Oh, you sent me the link? All right, I'll look at it here in a little bit. Appreciate that, Fabio. Thank you for sending that. I will look at it here in a little bit. Looks like some people are coming in, but I am getting ready to clock out of here. I haven't had anything to eat yet for dinner. It's almost 9 o'clock here. I need to get something to drink. My mouth's getting dry. I've been talking too long. So appreciate everybody watching. Like I say, appreciate everybody who's been subscribing lately and all my longtime subscribers. Hey, thanks. I'm up over, what is my subscriber? Like 3,250, I think, now, which is pretty cool. Yeah, 3,250. Yeah, Alex, sorry, is in the comments section on my other video where I goofed up. And then I had another one, like I gotta go in and delete this other one where I accidentally had like a Ben Affleck image on there. I gotta delete that, so sorry, everything got all jacked up when I hit that button. Oh, hey Ramona. Hey, yeah, thanks. I'm about to get out of here, but I do appreciate that you stopped in. Good to see you. Let me know if you'd like me to make any more things with Mary Elizabeth Winstead. I know that you're kind of a fan of hers, so appreciate it. You guys all have a great night. We'll talk to you again here in the near future. Take care.